Hey, book family. Welcome back to Simplified Reads, the place where stories come alive and we talk books with heart. If you're new here, I'm so glad you found us. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a comment down below with any book topics or titles you want me to cover next. This is your cozy corner on the internet to connect through the power of words, and your voice helps shape this space. Some books are so vivid, so emotionally charged that it feels like you're watching a movie play out in your mind. The characters are real, the scenes are alive, and by the time you finish, you find yourself wondering, why hasn't this been turned into a movie yet? Today, I want to share a few books I believe absolutely deserve to be on the big screen. Not just because they're good, but because they move people deeply. First on my list is The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. This book ripped me apart in the most beautiful way. It's about two sisters surviving World War II in Nazi-occupied France, and it captures courage, sacrifice, and the unbreakable bond of family. Visually, it would be stunning. Emotionally, it would devastate in the best kind of way. I can already picture the snowy forests, the quiet tension, the heartbreak, and the silent strength of women who fought in ways history often forgets. Another one is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I don't know how this isn't a movie yet. Evelyn is such a powerful, messy, glamorous, complex character. Her life is full of love, secrets, ambition, and heartbreak, and told in the form of a deeply personal interview. I can just imagine the shifts in time, the vintage Hollywood glitz, and the dramatic unraveling of who Evelyn really is. The movie would sparkle with beauty and ache with truth. The House in the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune would be the kind of magical, healing film the world needs. It's whimsical and heartwarming, but also quietly revolutionary. It's about acceptance, found family, and love in all the ways it shows up. Think pastel skies, odd little magical children, and one caseworker who discovers that home can be something you choose. A movie version would make people laugh, cry, and believe in kindness again. Before We Were Strangers by Renee Carlino feels like one of those movies that would make you cry without even meaning to. It's about two people who fall in love in college, lose touch, and reconnect many years later. The writing is intimate and soft, and the emotion is real. With the right soundtrack and cinematography, it would feel like Eternal Sunshine meets Normal People. All about missed chances, timing, and the kind of love that never really goes away. Then there's A Man Called Ove by Frederick Backman. Yes, there's already a Swedish version and an American remake, A Man Called Otto, but the book deserves a full, faithful adaptation that captures every inch of Ove's heart. The layers of his grief, his grumpiness, and the slow way his community pulls him back into life. It's tender, hilarious, and healing. If done right, it will be one of those films that makes you cry and laugh at the same time. Verity by Colleen Hoover is the kind of dark psychological thriller that could completely dominate the box office. Twists, suspense, a plot that makes you question everything, and an ending that leaves you wrecked. Visually, it could be sleek and eerie, with a sharp script and tight, mind-bending storytelling. It would live somewhere between Gone Girl and The Girl on the Train, but with its own horrifying spin. The Midnight Library by Matt Haig would be a visually stunning, philosophical film. Imagine a glowing library floating in space, where every book holds a different version of your life. It's a story about regret, hope, and second chances. It would blend the dreamy beauty of Inception with the emotional pull of It's a Wonderful Life. If it were made well, I think it could truly change people. Another one that I believe could be stunning is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. The book is haunting, lyrical, and full of quiet sadness. The twist hits you like a storm. On film, it could be poetic and mysterious. almost like a dream you're not sure you remember right. If the director leaned into the atmosphere and kept the dialogue sparse but powerful, it would stay with audiences long after the credits rolled. And Legend by Marie Lu? That dystopian YA series deserves a big screen trilogy. It has everything: romance, action, rebellion, and two unforgettable leads on opposite sides of a war. It's fast-paced, smart, and emotionally charged. Done right, it could sit right next to The Hunger Games or Divergent, but with even more edge and emotion. Sometimes I wonder how many people would fall in love with these stories if they just saw them on screen. Movies can't capture everything a book holds, but the right film can open the door. It can make someone pick up the book, feel something, and maybe even see themselves in it. So if I had a magic wish, I'd give these stories the movie treatment they truly deserve. Not for money or hype, but because the world needs stories that make us feel more, understand each other more, and escape for just a little while. So if I had a magic wish, I'd give these stories the movie treatment they truly deserve. Not for money or hype, but because the world needs stories that make us feel more, understand each other more, and escape for just a little while.